Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the class. How are you all today? Fine? Great. I'm also fine. So, are you prepared for today's English class? Yes, I hope everyone is sitting with their books, exercise books, and all the necessary materials, aren't you? Alright. So, do you know what are we going to read today? What are we going to discuss today in the class? Yes, exactly. Today we are going to read Unit 12, Giving Reasons. Okay, and in this unit, today we shall discuss Getting Started and Reading 1. Alright? So, shall we start our class now? Okay then. So, first of all of you see the picture given here on page 133 of your book. Okay, so what has been said here? Look at the pictures. What do you think the people are doing and why? Talk to your friends. So you will see the pictures given in your book like this. Yes. Now you have to see the picture and tell me what these people are doing in the pictures. Okay, and you also have to give reasons why they are doing so. Okay, like we are sitting in the class today for what? Why are we sitting in the class? Yes, to read English. Yes, to read our English subject. Okay, to study we are here. So likewise, you have to say what these people in the pictures are doing and why are they doing that. Alright, so let's begin with the first picture. You see, here is a man and the man has got something in his hand. Okay, so tell me, what is he doing? Washing hands? Okay, yes, he is actually sanitizing his hands. Okay, that means he is making his hand clean. But why? Sanitize means to make it clean. Okay, so by using a liquid that is called sanitizer, yes, which the man has got in his hand. So tell me, why this man is sanitizing his hands? Why do we need to sanitize our hands? Means why do we need to clean our hands? Exactly, yes, to make it clean, to avoid germs, isn't it? Yes. Okay, then tell me, what about this boy? You see, this boy is doing something. Yes, he has got water pot and there is a plant. So what is this boy doing here? Tell me. Exactly, yes. He is watering plants. What is he doing? Yes, he is watering plants. Why do we need to water plants? Tell me. Plants are not like us, like we are human beings. We drink water, we eat food. Do plants need food and water? Yes, they do. But why? Why do they need food? Why do they need water? Yes, to survive. Yes, to be alive. If we don't water the plants, they will die. We need plants. They are very important for us. Yes, because they give us oxygen. They give us oxygen. So, we need to water the plants. That is their food. What happens if we don't eat food? Can we be alive? No. Yes, exactly like that. The plants also need food. And their food is water and sunlight. Right? So, this boy is watering plants so that it will grow faster. It will not die out. Yes, it will not be dried up. That's why. Okay, let's move to the next picture now. So, you see, there are girls and they are, what are they doing? Tell me. Exercise? Okay, that's not actually exercise, that is yoga. Okay, yoga is also a form of exercise, but a bit different from it. So these girls are doing yoga. Do you do yoga? Why do you do? Tell me. Okay, your parents might be doing, okay, and grandparents. We must do it, but why? Why do we need to do yoga? Yes, exactly, to keep ourselves fit and healthy. Yoga keeps us fit and healthy. Do you want to be fit and healthy? Then you must do yoga every day. Okay? Alright, what about this cheerful girl? You see, she is smiling and she has got a book in front of her. What do you think she is doing? Yes, good. She is reading a book. Yes, she is reading a book. Why do we read books? Why do you think she is reading a book? Exactly, yes, to get knowledge. Yes, to learn something. We need to read books because books gives us knowledge. So she is reading book to gain knowledge. Okay? Alright, so we did it. Now, let's sing this poem. Okay? Before we sing this poem, just tell me, have you seen such type of structure before? Where have you seen it? On television? Okay. In pictures? Yes. So what are they called? You see, so tall they are, so high. Seems like they are touching the sky. So what are they called? What are they called? Yes, very smart. Yes, they are called skyscrapers. What are they called? Yes, skyscrapers. That means they are a very tall modern building, usually in a city. Okay, what are skyscrapers? They are very tall building, very tall. Yes, and they are usually in village? No, yes, they are in city. Okay, because cities are more developed than villages. So you see, these type of structures or these type of buildings are called skyscrapers, and they are very, very tall. There are so many stories in skyscrapers. Okay, and you can find them in city area, usually in such cities which are more developed. Okay, now here is a poem. I'm going to sing it and you people follow me. Okay? Alright. So shall we begin? Okay, skyscrapers. Do skyscrapers ever grow tired of holding themselves up high? Do they ever shiver on frosty nights with their tops against the sky? Do skyscrapers ever grow tired of holding themselves up high? Do they ever shiver on frosty nights with their tops against the sky? Okay. Do they feel lonely sometimes because they have grown so tall? Do they ever wish they could lie right down and never get up at all? Okay, wow, you did it. So let's see what's given here. Do skyscrapers ever grow tired? They are always standing tall. You see, of holding themselves up high, very much tall, standing up very high all the time. Yes, do you think they get tired? No? Why? Why do you think they don't get tired? Oh, they are non-living things, alright, because they don't have lives, so they don't feel the pain, right? Okay, so do they ever shiver on frosty nights, winter nights, very cold nights? When we are putting too much clothes, too many clothes, they don't have clothes, yes? So do they shiver? What if they start shivering? Yes, all the people inside it will be running here and there. That means it's a sign of danger, isn't it? Okay, do they feel lonely sometimes because they have grown so tall? Do you think they feel lonely? Because they are very tall, other buildings in front of them are low, yes, are short. So they don't have many friends because they are very much tall. So do you think they are lonely then? When we are not with our friends, we feel lonely. So do skyscrapers feel lonely? Do you think like that? Maybe. Okay, so do they ever wish they could lie right down and never get up at all? Do they wish like other people, like we sleep? Yes, we sleep at night and then we wake up in the morning feeling very much fresh. What about the skyscrapers? Do they also want to sleep? No? Yes, it's good that they don't want to sleep, because if they sleep, then there will be a vast destruction, isn't it? Alright, so that's about the poem. Now tell me, why do people build skyscrapers? So you have to talk it to your friends, but just give me a few reasons. Why do they build skyscrapers? Okay, yes, they build skyscrapers. First reason is that it looks very nice and it is the sign that the country is much developed. Yes, the city is much developed. Moreover, in skyscrapers there can be shopping center, there can be many things inside it, right? So that may be the reason why people build skyscrapers. Okay, all right, now let's move to reading 1. Okay, so tell me, you see the picture over here? Okay, so answer the following questions. What is the man in the first picture doing? Here is a man, yes, and he is doing something. What is he doing? Tell me. Good, wow, yes, he is chopping the tree, he is cutting the tree. Yes, is it good to cut trees? No? Yes, it's not good to cut trees because we need them. Why do people cut down trees? Tell me. Yeah, it's not good to cut down trees, but people cut them. Some people. So why do you think they cut down trees? Why? Yes, for wood. Okay. Then? Okay. Another reason can be they also cut down trees to clear the space so that they can do farming or they can build houses. Yes, that is also one of the reasons, but it's not good. Yes, we should preserve trees. We should not cut them down. All right, now let's read the story. What is the story? The Golden Goose. Do you know what is goose? Have you seen a goose? No? Goose is actually a bird, a water bird. Yes? And they are same like what? Duck. Yes. So, goose is a water bird. Yes, they are same like duck. But what is given here? The golden goose. Imagine how a golden goose might be looking. Yes? Okay, so now let's read the story. So just quickly read this and tell me what is being said here. Okay, so did you see that? Read it. Okay, so tell me, how many sons did the man have? Good, yes, 3 sons. There was once a man who had 3 sons. Yes, 3 sons were there. And who was the youngest one? Good, Simon. What do you mean by youngest? Do you know? Good, yes. Youngest means सबभन्दा कान्छो member. Yes? घरको सबभन्दा कान्छो member हुन्छ नि, सबभन्दा सानो. Okay? In the age, not in the height. Okay? So they are called youngest. So youngest means one that is the least old. सबभन्दा कम उमेरको हुन्छ नि. Yes, they are called youngest. Okay, so there was once a man who had 3 sons. The youngest son was called Simon. What is the name of the youngest son? Good, Simon. People rarely listened to him because they thought his ideas were not very good ones. Why don't people listen to him? Why? Exactly, yes, because they thought, yes, it was true or not, we don't know, but people thought that his ideas were not good ones, so they don't listen to him. Okay? So rarely means not often, seldom, कहिलेकाहीँ, almost none. I rarely go to my village means I almost don't go to my village. Okay? Now, let's move ahead. So, let's see here. One day, the eldest son of the man wanted to go into the forest to cut wood. Why did he want to go to the forest? To cut wood. Now, what do you mean by eldest? Yes, eldest means oldest or first. सबभन्दा कान्छोलाई youngest र सबभन्दा ठुलोलाई eldest. Okay? So that means oldest or first. Means the first son, he was the eldest. He wanted to go to the forest for what? For cutting wood. What do you mean by wood? Yes, wood means cut. Yes, it means an area of trees like this. This is called wood, of which your bed is made, your tables are made, your chair is made. They are all made of wood. Yes? So his mother gave him a fine big cake and a bottle of apple juice. What did his mother give him? Because he was going to the forest to cut wood. So he needs some lunch. He needed some lunch to eat there. So what did his mother give him? Exactly, yes, a big cake and a bottle of apple juice. In the forest, he met a little old man who said, "Give me a small piece of cake you have in your bag. I'm so hungry." Whom did he meet? Good, a little old man. And what did the old man tell him? Give me food. Share your food with me. I'm so hungry. Isn't it? But the clever son answered, I shall eat my cake myself and I shall drink my juice myself. What did he reply? No, I will not give you. I will eat it myself and I will also drink my juice myself. Why should I give you? Was it good? Do you think it was a good idea of him? No, yes, good. We should not be so rude and selfish, right? Because the old man said he was so hungry. When you listen that, you have to share your food. Okay? And he just walked away. He gave a rude reply and he walked away. When he started to cut down a tree, his axe slipped and cut his arm. What do you mean by axe? Have you seen axe? Yes. Axe means a tool for chopping wood. Because he had been there to cut wood, he needed axe. This is axe, yes, which is used to cut down wood. Okay. So he gave a rude reply and he started doing his work. What was his work? To cut down the tree. Okay. But then what happened? His axe slipped and cut his arm. He hurt himself. His arm was cut. He had to go home and could not work for a long period of time. because he was injured. He could not do his work anymore and he had to return back to his home. So when you do good, you will get good, you will receive good. But did he do good to the old man? No. So he hurt himself. Alright, now the next. The next day, the second son went into the wood. Okay, here wood means a small forest. Okay, and his mother gave him a sweet cake and a bottle of apple juice. Next day, who went to the jungle? Yes, the second son, because the first son was injured already. Now the second son went to the wood to cut down the trees. And what did the mother give him for lunch? Yes, a sweet cake and a bottle of apple juice. The little old man met him too. Who met him? Good. The little old man met him. So what did the mother give? A sweet cake and a bottle of juice. Okay. Now the old man met him also. He asked for a small piece of cake and a mouthful of juice. To tell me, is the old man asking him for a big amount of food, a big portion of food? No, yes, he's just asking a small piece of cake and just a mouthful of juice. The boy also said, I shall eat my lunch myself. So did he share his lunch with the old man? Good. No, he didn't share. He was also mean like his brother, eldest brother. Yes, he did not share his lunch. He left the little old man and went away. He was also very rude, very selfish, because he did not share his food with the old man. Sharing is caring. Yes, and because the old man was very hungry, it was his work, it was his duty to give him the food, little food. We should be kind to other people. But was he kind? No. Very soon, the second son cut his leg so badly that he had to go home. So why did he have to go home? Yes, good. Because he cut his leg badly. Was he able to cut the wood? No. Why? Because he injured himself too. So he had to return back home. Okay. Now, then said Simon, Father, let me go into the forest and cut wood. Who is Simon? Yes, he is the youngest son. Sabbanda कान्छो जुन थियो Simon. Now he is requesting his father, let me go, because there should be someone to go and cut the wood. I will go now because the two brothers are already injured. Now the third one wanted to go to the forest to cut wood. His father answered him, your brothers cut the wood themselves. You understand nothing about wood cutting. I think you must not try. Because nobody believed him, nobody trusted him, nobody wanted to listen to him. His father also did not want to let him go because he thought he can't do so, he can't cut the wood. The two brothers, his two elder brothers, they knew already how to cut wood. So they went. But unfortunately, yes, unluckily, they injured themselves. But this person, Simon, he didn't know how to cut the wood. So the father thought he should not go to the forest. But Simon insisted so much that finally his father said, well, go if you like. He keep on insisting, ziddi गर्न थाल्यो. Please let me go. I can do. Then father said finally, okay, if you want to go, go. To Simon, his mother gave a small loaf of bread and a bottle of water. What do you mean by loaf? Loaf means a piece of bread like this. See? because they didn't think that he will actually cut the wood. They thought he will return back. Yes, the mother did not give him the same lunch as she had given to his elder brothers. What did she give to his elder brothers? A sweet cake and apple juice. But to him, what did she give? A small piece of bread and a bottle of water. That's all what he had received from his mother as a lunch. The little old man met him in the forest and said, "Give me a small piece of the cake you have in your bag, because I am so hungry." This time also, that little old man came and met him, Simon. And what did he do? Yes, he asked for the food, showing the same reason, "I'm so hungry, give me a little food." Simon answered, "I have only a small loaf of bread and some water, but let's eat together." See, was he kind? Yes, he was kind. His elder brother had enough food, but they didn't share the food with the old man. Simon has little food, but he shared his food. He agreed to share his food with the old man. So he was the kindest of all. He was a good human, isn't it? So they sat down under a tree. Yes, you see, like this. And as Simon took out his food, the small loaf of bread turned into a big sweet cake, and the water became delicious juice. See? He has done good. So he has got good. He received good. He took out his food, a small bread, but that turned into a sweet cake. Yes, and the water that turned into delicious juice. Wasn't it a magic? Yes. So they ate and drank together. They shared their food and they ate it together. Okay. Then the little man said, "As you have a good heart, I want to help you." What did the old man say? "Yes, you have got a good heart." He was a kind person. "So I want to help you because you have helped me. Cut that tree and you will find something." What did the man say? He was about to cut the wood. So he said, "Go and cut the wood. Go and cut the tree. And there is a surprise for you. There you will find something." And the man went away. Simon cut the tree and found a golden goose inside. He was very happy. So tell me, what did Simon find inside the tree? Yes, exactly. A golden goose. He found a golden goose inside the tree. He was very happy. You will be also happy if you receive something like that, isn't it? Next morning, Simon took the goose under his arm and went out. He said to himself, "I shall see a little of the world before going home." He took his golden goose in his arm and he went on. He wanted to see the world before returning home. He wanted to have a look of something, right? At last he came to a city. There ruled a king with the only daughter who was so sad and had been bored for a long time. What did the king have? Only daughter. That was the only child. And she was also not happy. She was very much sad and she was bored for a long time. She was not speaking. She was very silent, always unhappy. Yes? What had happened to the king's daughter? Yes, she was sad and had been bored for a long time. The king had promised that whoever could make her happy will marry her. What had the king proposed? Yes, that whoever will make her happy, he can marry her. That was the proposal of the king because he wanted to see his daughter happy. Okay, so promise means to give your word, to say that you will do that thing. Bacha garnu, yes? Okay, so here is the golden goose you see. that Simon has got. When Simon heard this, he went with his golden goose to see her. The princess was so happy because the golden goose was so beautiful. The king was very glad too. Simon married the princess and lived happily ever after. Glad means very much happy, pleased. Okay. So when Simon heard that, he went with his golden goose to make the princess happy. But when the princess saw the goose, it was so beautiful that she became very much happy. Yes, the king was also very much glad because his daughter was happy now, right? So Simon married the princess as the king has promised, and they lived happily ever after. So tell me, what made the princess happy? Yes, the golden goose, right? And why was the king glad? Exactly, yes, because the princess was happy now. And whom did Simon marry? Yes, good. Simon married the princess. Alright, now that's all about the golden goose. Now let's move to the exercises. Here in number A, you have been said, match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. Here in column A, you have been given some words, and in column B, there are the meanings of these words. Now, match it quickly and then we shall see the answer. Come on. Alright, so have you done that? So what did you match eldest with? Good, oldest or first. Then wood. Yes, an area of trees. What about axe? Yes, a tool for chopping wood. What about loaf? Exactly, a piece of bread. Very good. And goose? Yes, a large water bird. What about promise? Yes, you remember it, to give your word. And glad? Happy. Okay, so we did that. Now let's move to the next exercise. So complete the sentences below with the following words. Here are some words and here are the questions. You have to fill up the blanks with the words. Okay. Now the eldest son went to the forest to cut what? Yes, good. Wood, to cut wood. The little old man asked for a piece of bread because why did he ask for bread? Yes, good. He was so hungry. The second son also hurt his leg badly. What did he do to his leg? Yes, exactly. Caught his leg. Very good. Now Simon's mother gave him a piece of dash and dash. What? Yes, bread and water, not juice, bread and water. The little old man turned the bread into big sweet cake. Yes, the bread turned into big sweet cake. The golden goose helped Simon for what? Good, marry the princess. Okay, now let's move to the question answer. Answer the following questions. So the first question is, what did the mother give to the eldest son? Quickly find the answer here. Tell me, what did the mother give to the eldest son? Exactly, yes. A fine big cake and a bottle of apple juice. So you have to write in a complete sentence, okay, my dear students? Like the mother gave, okay, the mother gave a fine big cake and a bottle of juice to the eldest son. Write like this, okay, in your exercise book. Okay, let's see the next question. What happened to the eldest son when he started to cut the tree? Tell me the answer. Yes, his axe slipped and caught his arm. Okay. Now the next one. Whom did the second son meet in the forest? Find the answer here quickly. Whom did the second son meet? Very good. Wow, you gave the answer. Yes, the little old man. The second son met the little old man in the forest. Write like this, okay? Alright, the next question is, why did the old man want to help Simon? Why do you think the old man wanted to help Simon? There is the answer. Tell me. Find the answer here quickly. Okay, yes, because Simon had got a good heart. Yes, he was a kind person. So, the little old man wanted to help Simon because he had a good heart. Why did he have a good heart? Why do you think? Yes, because he shared his food, that little food, with the old man. Yes, so he had a good heart. That's why the old man wanted to help him. The next question is, what had the king promised? What had the king promised? See there and tell me. Good. He had promised that whoever could make her means his daughter, whoever could make her happy will marry her. Okay. So, you should write, the king had promised that whoever could make his daughter happy, okay, happy will marry her. That was the promise the king had made. Okay. The next question is, why was the princess happy? Why do you think the princess was happy? Yes, very good. Because the golden goose was so beautiful. Yes, Simon carried that golden goose. She saw the goose and she was very happy because the goose was so beautiful. Okay, well, that's all about the question answer, and we have did all the exercises of reading 1. Now tell me, which son do you think was better? Why do you think so? Give reasons. Use the word because at the start of each reason. So you have seen all the 3 sons? Yes? Whom do you think was good? Which son was very good? Very good, yes. The eldest son? No. The youngest son, Simon, right? He was better. Why was he better? Good, yes, because he shared his food, that little food which his mother had given, with the old man. So, you should give reasons starting with because. Because he shared his food with the old man. Because, next reason, because he made the princess happy. The sad princess happy. That's why he was better than the other 2 brothers. Alright, so we have done all the exercises of reading 1. Okay, so you should do these exercises in your exercise book and present it to the class. Okay, alright, my dear students, that's all for today. See you all in the next class. Till then, stay safe. Namaste.